Good afternoon, this is Brian Johnson. I hope you're enjoying the day, and the purpose of this video is to specifically discuss to support my overweight and obese people. I was specifically asked to do a video on this, so here you go. You may desire to write some of this stuff down. Coming from me, I have been obese and 260 pounds 3 different times in my life, and I've also been 190 to 180 during those drops, so I completely understand what it's like to be obese and the thought patterns and the struggles and the pain that goes along with it, and getting all this crazy information out there and saying, where do I start? So here you go, okay? First thing is mindset. You have to give yourself permission to forgive yourself. Give yourself permission to forgive your mom and your dad. Give yourself permission to love yourself. If you do not do that, don't count on getting in shape. You will live in prison the rest of your life. Okay, so give yourself permission to forgive yourself. Any brothers, sisters, former partners. Notice I didn't say ex-husbands or ex-wives. When you say the word ex, it's kind of like, ugh. Try former and see how you feel, okay? Mindset, biggest deal, being able to recognize self-sabotage and change it and turn it into self-empowerment, which is what we help people do. I can, I have, I will, not I want, I choose. Much different. When you fall off the wagon, give yourself permission to forgive yourself, and I say I give myself permission to recommit back to my health goals, back to eating my food, back to my work, back to being an awesome husband or wife, or whatever that looks like. Use it all the time. You're going to require eating 5 to 6 meals a day. Promise. Okay? A lean protein portion with each meal. That's all indicative of how big of a person you are, your activity levels. That's all stuff I can help you with, but just opening some files and giving you some wisdom. You should ditch all of your fruit. You should ditch all of your bread. You should ditch all of your white tortillas. You should ditch all of your sugars, your processed foods, as much as possible. I'm not saying be just a stickler about it. And how important is your health to you? Because it's going to be indicative of how fast you get there by the hurdles that you're willing to step over. Okay? You're going to require eating good, clean carbohydrate sources. Like I said, no fruits right now. Squash, zucchini, sweet potatoes, black beans, beans, period. Not refried beans. Beans that still have nutrients in them. Quinoa is another one. Brown rice. Those are good carbohydrate sources for you. Lean protein with every one of them. Good vegetable sources. A lot of them with at least 4 meals a day. Do blended smoothies. Do juice smoothies. It will help amazingly with the mineral content. And also alkalizing the body, our body, to push all the toxins out of their fat cells. Okay? Next thing, get one of these to some type. I'm trying to adjust my hands around. This is a Fitbit, okay? It's an activity counter. All it does is track all my steps during the day. Gives you great, valuable feedback. Water. You're going to need to drink good water, good clean water. Drink 3/4 of a gallon to a gallon a day. It is completely possible to reclaim your life, and it's going to start right now by you making a choice to do so. Feel free to reach out and create a support system. You can't do it on your own. I have someone who does my nutrition, and I'm a freaking professional. Okay, so that just tells you accountability for me is massive in multiple areas of my life. I have 5 or 6 accountability structures set up, because as humans, we can have a tendency to kind of take the short route and kind of shortcut ourselves. So it's good to have that support system. So hopefully this information was something that you can use right now. I empower you to take this information and execute it. Knowledge is only powerful if you use it. If it sits there in your brain, it's a freaking waste. Use it. Make adjustments. Give yourself permission to forgive yourself when you fall off the wagon and say, I recommit back to my life and my health. And remember, if you don't make time for your wellness, you will make time for your illness. Have an awesome day. Bye.